Ladies and gentlemen, our very own president, Honorable William Samoei Arap Ruto, has just declared that he will not hand over power to the current opposition.
Hawa watu wengine hawana mpango, musipoteze na we cannot hand over to people hawana mpango. Ati mpango yao Ruto must go. Sasa Ruto must go itakusaidia na nini?
But what he says is that the current opposition do not have an agenda for this country. He says that the only plan they have is Ruto must go. And the opposition in response are saying that they have a plan, but the first agenda of business for them is Ruto must go. So Ruto right now is claiming that he is not going to give them, even if they win the election, he will not hand over power to them. Let us listen into that clip as he says that, then we are going to discuss that.
Ruto must go itakusaidia na nini? Hujui vile vijana wetu watapata kazi, hujui vile kilimo itaendelea, hujui vile watoto watasoma, huna mpango ya ajira ya vijana, you have no plan to do anything. Alafu ni mtakubali hii story yao watu ambao hana mpango yoyote. Ati kazi yao kubwa ni ukabila. Shares, sijui ya nani, sijui chuki, sijui kisirani. Hata mwangalia wakiongea, wanaongea na kisirani mingi sana. Ni kama sijui nani aliwakosea. Na kama wako na kisirani na mimi, wawachane na Wakenya, wakuje tukutane kando huko. Kama namna gani? Nitawamalizia pale kando. Wao watu
You can see, you see the president is already feeling the pressure from the opposition. And given the fact that he is scoring own goals, like the death of Albert Ojwang was a pure own goal. You cannot say that is on opposition. But they are going, you can bet this, that the opposition is going to use the death of Albert Ojwang to advance their politics. That is why I just say that William Ruto, with the death of these Gen Zs, and the kind of death that we saw with somebody being killed in the police custody by a senior official who has been linked with abductions, is a pure own goal on the side of the government. You know, today I wake up today and I was scrolling through TikTok and I realized that President William Ruto is out to sabotage the opposition. And how he tries to do it is to remove Kalonzo Musyoka from the opposition, which will weaken the opposition, and especially Gachagua, who only relies on the experience and the numbers that will come from Kalonzo Musyoka. Today, I looked at the Standard Twitter page, and I realized they had posted the same. Let us read. Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka may be preparing to reconsider his political stand, a move that could undermine the opposition in a bid to relegate President William Ruto's rule to a single term. That was the Standard on their Twitter page. And what was the response of Kalonzo Musyoka? Let us read again. Take it away, Kalonzo Musyoka. This is all diversionary and poor attempt to divide the united opposition. I cannot work with or meet up with people with Gen Z blood on their hands, including that of Albert Ojwang. Kenyans know the truth, Mr. Halfterm. I will always be on the side of the people. You see, Mr. Kalonzo has been referred to as the watermelon guy. You know, a watermelon is green on the outside and red on the inside. People believe that at one time, Mr. Kalonzo will join the likes of William Ruto and be given a senior position in government because he never stands on his ground. But this time, I don't think so. He is clearly saying that the united opposition is not about to break because of a person like William Ruto. And you know, William Ruto cannot be defeated by somebody like Rigathi Gachagua alone, and cannot be defeated by Matiang'i, and cannot be defeated by Kalonzo. The only way these people can defeat Ruto is staying together. If they break, then we have William Ruto re-elected in 2027, because as much as the opposition has the majority of the votes, if they divide it, then the minority will win, because they say that in a place where the minority are united and the majority are disorganized, the minority will always win. So they must be careful about this. And there's a video of Kindiki trying to woo Mr. Kalonzo to join the government, and they will organize a senior position for him. You can have a look. He was talking together with Farouk Kibet, the president PA. Have a look and then we can continue discussing things.
Huyu Kalonzo mimi nimekuwa mwalimu wa mtoto yake, ule kijana yake mkubwa. Na nikamfundisha vizuri, nikamtengeneza namna hii. Akamaliza, nikamtafutia shule ya Australia, kaenda kaongeza, akarudi, sasa ni mtu mzima. Yeah. So watu wanaregarega hapa, muziharibu huyu former vice president wetu. Hiyo ni mtu muungwana wa heshima. Msimuchochee aanze kufanya mambo ambaye sio type yake. Mambo ya ukabila, mambo ya vita, mambo ya matusi. Si siasa ni kujitetea tu, lazima utusi mtu jameni. So niende nitafute ndugu yangu ama mnaonaje? Niende nimtafute namna hii. Nimtafute namna hii. Tupangane. Wangapi wanasema nitafute Steve? Naenda niko mkonea simo huyu. Ama namna gani jameni? Si siasa ni kupembelezana, sio kisirani. Kuna watu hapa wamekasirika, wako na kisirani. Mtu kiburi.
That video you can see that they feel that they need to sabotage the opposition because Kalonzo is very powerful in that opposition because one, he brings a lot of numbers. The Kambas and the Coast region really supports Kalonzo. Also, he brings the experience that this team of Rigathi Gachagua and Fred Matiang'i lacks. We might say that Fred Matiang'i is a good leader, and which I don't doubt. He has a good record, which is verifiable. But on the other hand, politics is politics. Politics is dirty. It needs somebody who has been through this road. And that man is only Kalonzo Musyoka. He has been in the game since the 1980s. So having such a person in the group will only strengthen that group. Somebody who knows how to win an election. He might not have won before, but he knows the ropes. He has seen it before. He has seen how it's done. Now, Kalonzo Musyoka in a video today had this to say. Let us listen in.
Tuwe waangwana na kuomba msamaha na kusema tena Ojwang ameuawa, omba tena msamaha because wewe ni deputy president wa half term. Sinu half term wa one term. Ameteuliwa, hakuchaguliwa na wananchi. Kwa hivyo waache kutumia jina langu, wajue hata Ruto mwenyewe, God willing. I'm saying God willing. Ruto mwenyewe anajua kama kuna mpinzani wake sugu ambaye atakutana kwa ballot in the next election ni Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Yeye mwenyewe anajua because unajua.
So in that video, Kalonzo is clearly saying that he will not join the government has Gen Z blood in their hands. So he is not joining them. And I believe that's something that these politicians should know. You should have a stand. You should not be a person that just stays there and you just want to take advantage of anything that happens. For example, the opposition that was there with Raila Odinga, they were not supposed to join government at a time that the people of Kenya really needs them. What do you think would have happened if somebody like Rigathi Gachagua would have been in power? Who would have called out the government when everybody, the opposition and the government are all together in one table? Who would have stood for Kenyans? We will all be on the streets. Nobody would have asked anything. Nobody would have tried to criticize the government. Somebody has to be there. Somebody has to control his stomach. Somebody has to control his greed and make sure that until 2027, this government is kept in check. Whether they win or not in 2027, somebody has to keep them in check at least until 2027, because we don't want to see more deaths happening. I'm not assuming that it is the government. I'm just saying somebody has to keep this government in check, and Kalonzo Musyoka should not jump ship at this time and moment. And you know, William Ruto already knows that although he has Raila Odinga at his corner, we might not help him. One, Raila Odinga has lost support from the Ukambani, the Kisii, and the Luhya region. On the other hand, Raila Odinga is not the fierce man he was before. There's a trending video of him walking as if old age is really kicking in and he cannot do it anymore. Let us watch this video and then tell me what you think in the comment section.
Kisikia Raila Odinga amenyamaza, he understands table manners. You can't be eating and talking at the same time. Kwa hivyo msifikiria sisi ni wajinga, mumenyamaza kwa sababu mnakula wakati chakula inaisha kwa mdomo.
In that video, you can clearly tell, and that the video is for a few months ago, because the bodyguard who is holding him in his hand is already dead. Is a guy who was who died the other day, and you can say that Raila Odinga is not the man he was before. Yes, he is good. We have great respect for him, especially for the new constitution that he will be remembered for. But he's not the man he was before. Ruto cannot just rely on him for votes in 2027. So I don't know what Ruto is doing, but I highly think that is the reason that they want to take Kalonzo on the side of the government, to give him maybe a senior position so that he can sabotage the opposition and strengthen himself ahead of 2027 elections. And thank you guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing and liking this video so that you can be notified once I upload another video. If you like politics, then here is where you belong. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you. Peace. God.